Back to base, and sorry this is coming late, but whichever one, I still have to air my own thoughts and opinion over it. Talking about Chelsea versus Fulham, where we won I call it a lucky win because they tried to fight and get this win was crazy, you understand? But we end up winning the game 2-1 at Fulham home ground, and we stole the 3 points. Very, very important. That 3 point was very important, and it was crucial for us to see if we can still make it into the UEFA Champions League spots. But we should not rejoice yet because we still have a lot of battle to fight ahead of us. You understand? Looking at the game, I'll keep saying it. I will not change my tune until I see something better. Maresca needs to change. He needs to change his style. He needs to change the way he approaches game. Because if you watch before Tariq George scored that goal, okay, let's say after Tariq George scored that goal, before Tariq George scored that goal, if you watch the way they were playing, it was more of a forward game. Nothing like, let's wait for the opponent to come out, then let's see if we can maneuver our way. Give me, I give you, then we move in and we score a goal. No. If you watch from 80 minutes down before Tariq George scored that goal, you will see the high press that Chelsea was playing. The high press took me back to Pochettino football towards the end of the season. That was how we were pressing. Everybody was active. The midfield, the wings, everybody was just up and doing. That was what today, as in I just look at this game, I was like, this is the football we are talking about. This is what I want. If you approach your games like this from the start, you will kill it on time. You will kill it on time. Imagine where you approach your game like this, you start winning your opponent 3-0. You don't weaken them now. Where they want stand up again come from? Except now you decide to lose guard. You have to kill your game on time. And they did it. They did not do it, sorry. They did not do it. It was towards the ending that they tried to kill it, and we were lucky to get those goals, even though it came late and we got the 3 points. Like I said, the 3 points was very important because from my preview, I told you guys that I did not see Chelsea winning this game. That is why I called it a lucky win. I called it a lucky win. Now, why I say that Maresca need to change his ideology and the way he approaches game. Because if you watch our next game too, he will still approach like this. He will still approach it like this. You keep inverting and inverting, you see that it's not working. You keep playing players out of their position, it's not working. It's not working. See, I know people will say, Shebi play Tariq George as 9 now, Shebi don't get good now. Fine, if he enter. But next time, if he no enter, if he no give you that result where he wants, because not be there when he's supposed to. The young man was just lucky to make that shot, and he entered for him and gave us that hope that we can still bounce back in the game. Even though some of us, we were already cancelling or giving that game a draw. We never knew that Neto would have taken that shot and give us that win, because that shot was wonderful. That goal was fantastic. That goal was fantastic. Do you understand? So he should stop this. You see this thing of playing James in the midfield, he's killing James. Because second half, I knew that they were going to remove James. I knew that James was going to be out of that game because playing James, inviting James into the midfield, he was not contributing anything. The effectiveness was not there. Because at every given time, he wants to go to the right wing back. But based on coach instruction, he has to maintain his lane and still play in that midfield to support Casado and Enzo, which is not what he's supposed to be doing. You are inviting James, you are inviting Cucurella, making the likes of Chaloba and Kobe vulnerable to our opponents. Do you understand? Then second half, when he removed James and brought in Gusto, I guess Gusto did not even enter the midfield much because at every given time, Gusto want to move to the right to support this thing, to support Pedro Neto. when the game was looking as if it was things we are getting spoiled, like I told you guys, it can't be like say they leave Enzo Maresca pattern. They started playing. They say, this game is a game that is a must-win game. We just have to win this game, no matter what. This time around, we'll just go out of instruction, win this game for the fans. I believe they know what will come if they don't win this game. That was why they make sure that they played out their life to win this game. They played out their life to win this game. Some people will say sub, he makes sub, the sub enter, fine. He makes sub, the sub enter for fine. But sometimes if you still make that sub, and if you still tell them, make them maintain his style, if you no enter, truth be told, this guy just win this game for the fans. We no want problem. We don't want dragging online. Do you understand? Else, if I'm to be realistic, it's not a convincing win. It's not a win that will convince me that, okay, fine. They feel build momentum from this one, then win the Everton, then win the Man U. Then, do you understand? It's not a convincing win. Truth be told, I'm being realistic here. Get the kind of win where get the way they suppose. Not be say if they win 5-0, that be convincing win. Get the way they supposed to approach Fulham well. Then you go know say these people with the way they approach Fulham, maybe next game they feel do better. It was towards the end they started doing better. And again, Chelsea should get a striker. Jackson, Chelsea should get a striker. You see all this Delap talk of bringing Liam Delap. I'm not against it. I'm not against it, but I'm telling you guys that Liam Delap will be another striker that I will see like I'll see Liam Delap like that striker that will be like, I just Jackson back up in case Jackson not there available. Man, just they play. I'm not seeing Delap like that competitive striker to Jackson. Let me just put it that way. He's not going to give Jackson that competition that we all are expecting. We need a proper number 9. There was some deadly crosses that was coming in, both passes and everything. What did Jackson did? Play that many minutes on that pitch. What was his conversion rate? How many chances did we create? What was his conversion rate as a striker? Do you understand? So Chelsea need a striker. Then also Kopama, he tried, but he did not really try because I don't know what is wrong with that boy. I don't just know. I still believe that Palmer will get himself back to the Palmer we know. Else, Palmer where they play now, not be the Palmer we know. The Palmer I know before, even though he no score, those in killer passes, those in rigmaroing, those in penetrations, them they see and but now. It can't be like say they don't study and fine, they don't study and but him too, he need to understand say things feel no suppose sometimes if you no go the way we expect and then you need to adjust his style of play to get it right. Do you understand? And also playing, like I said, playing players out of position doesn't help. Imagine Neto at the left, he was not really active. But the moment they removed Madueke, brought in Sancho, and Neto was playing from the right, you see the force, you see the pressure. Kudos to Sancho. Sancho tried one way or the other today. I'll give him his flowers. He tried one way or the other today. See the pressure. Then as for Gusto was out later towards the ending due to injury, but I believe it's not something serious. But anyhow, he was out. Then Tosin came up to seal up the game defensively. You understand? Else, today, we for cry. I'm very happy, no matter what, but I will still stand on my ground. Maresca needs to change his pattern of play. If he continue like this, I don't see this style taking Chelsea to anywhere. Else, like I said, what those boys play towards the ending of this game, they just have to play their mind. They just have to play to win the game so that it will not look as if the fans traveled for nothing. The fans supporting them there, supporting them over here, supporting them for nothing. So, anyhow, we move. 3 points, that's what matters. Whether Maresca like it or not. My boys, you people just have to play for us. Help us. I know that if these boys want to play football, you people will play. I know you people are following coach instruction. We will do one like this, we will play like. But Baba, if the game don't they pass coach instruction level, you people should play it the way you know that you can get a result out of it. That is what we want. Results. I remember when Chelsea sometimes coach get as things be, but get match wey be say go dey crucial, we no go like our boys to lose. You go see Chelsea players go play their life out to win that game for their fans. Na the moment we dey now. Coach we know they give us wetin we want, but tactics wise and positioning of honor. But even though una dey play that position we ain't give honor, make una still bring out on our best play. We still want you guys to be in that competition. We still believe that we still have a space there, one way or the other. You grab. Somebody might lose guard along the road, and we sit on that opportunity and move on. Do you understand? But waiting pay me today be say, see Ipswich Town, where we go draw, we see as Arsenal sit them down for their ground, wipe them 4-0. Man, you lost today to Wolves. Definitely, I know that man you lose because already Amorim already channel on energy to Europa. He believes if you win Europa, Champions League day for him. You understand? Then, as for Liverpool, a struggling win too against Leicester City. It was not easy for them. Be like say even Liverpool self don't they shake small. Liverpool don't they shake small. So Chelsea, I guess that will be all. Then our female team, Chai, Baka dealt with them. Baka sat them down and said, sit down here. Baka dealt with them. You understand? So I believe returning leg, something better might come out. You understand? But 4-1, you know, easy to recover from that kind score line. You grab. But anyhow, to the Chelsea men, kudos to Tariq George. That was a fantastic goal from him. I never saw that coming. Take it or leave it. I never saw that coming. I never saw Tariq George doing magic in this game. It happened. Then kudos to Pedro Neto for giving us the concluding mark for the 3 points. Thank you very much, guys. I believe that will be all for now. And also drop your thoughts and comments over the game. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I remain your humble boy, Peters.